No, this was the brass
Oh,
plaque. The
oh, the
brass plaque.
glass plaque. This
It's,
is the story you I was wanting you to tell us.
yeah, so that story is that in the real world, there's a collectible I have downstairs, not here at my fingertips, but um, I'm sure many of you, like I and most everyone, has been in and out of an office building with a glass door on the front, and those glass doors are often held closed at night by electromagnets that are up at the top of the door. And so there's a metal plate usually screwed to the glass door, and the frame of the office building has an electromagnet that holds it shut. And so when you want to leave the building at night, there's usually a button you can press that will release the electromagnet so you can step out. And Origin was always working late, so we were always leaving in the middle of the night. And inevitably, you'd go and you'd push on the door, but you'd then go, oh, it's locked. And so then somebody would press the button and you'd walk out. But it turns out that every time you push on that door and the magnet is still on, you are stripping slowly the screw that is holding that plate onto the door. And in fact, the way they are made, even now, is there's only one screw. There's two pins to keep it from rotating, but there's only one screw that goes through the actual glass door. And so that one screw is being stripped every time people push on the door. And so one night, late at night, I was leaving, and the door was actually ajar. And I thought, oh, the button's obviously been pressed already, or it's just not working. Well, in fact, the plate had just come completely loose and was no longer attached to the door, but it was still on the electromagnet. So I go in and walk out the door. The person following me presses the button and releases the metal plate that's hanging at the top of the doorway. And it goes bam and hits me right square in the middle of the head. I've got a nice scar here, 17 stitches, knocked me to the ground in a pool of blood. Had to go to the emergency room. Everything's fine except stitches and staples, really, they put in my head. And but of course, that made it around the gaming circuit. And so the team thought that was hilarious. And so that's the way you kill off Lord British in Ultima 7, is you wait for him to, he goes, in his daily path, he goes underneath the doorway with a brass plaque. And if you double click on that brass plaque right when Lord British is walking under it, it will fall off and kill him.
Yeah.